My name is Luke Evans and I'm here today at Lewis School to talk about my films, my upcoming films and my past films.
How did the event go today?
Really good. I thought they were very well informed and they weren't just interested in the Hobbit, but they knew about many other films that I'd done. So their questions were really, really good. Very, very insightful.
So why do you think it's important to revisit your roots to inspire young people?
Well, you should never forget your roots. Doesn't matter where you're from in life, your roots are part of what makes you who you are. And there's people that want to do what I did in my life, and it wasn't easy, and it was a lot of struggle, in the moments of struggle during the last 15 years. But I did it, and I got through it, and I'm now doing what I always wanted to do.
So what advice do you have for young people interested in a career in film?
You have to be prepared for knockbacks and prepared for it won't just happen for you. It took me 10 years before I even got one film audition. I was just doing theatre and I couldn't do anything else. So you have to keep your dreams alive and you have to keep your goals very clear and also cope with, you know, being rejected sometimes. And sometimes the role isn't for you, but it doesn't mean you're not very good. It just means the role's not for you. And that's what you have to keep remembering. You've got to keep very positive.
All of you, listen to me. You must listen. Have you forgotten what happened to Dale? Have you forgotten those who died in the firestorm? And for what purpose? The blind ambition of a mountain king, so riven by greed, he could not see beyond his own desire. You have no right. No right to enter that mountain. I have the only right.
Did you read the works of Tolkien before appearing in the films?
I did, yeah. When I got The Hobbit, I'd read The Hobbit when I was a teenager, and then when I got the film, I thought it'd be a good idea to go back over and read the book again, it's a brilliant book.
Why are film adaptations of books valuable for young people?
Reading is an incredibly important thing, and reading and capturing the imagining Tolkien's world was always a great thing, because he writes so well that The Hobbit, within minutes of picking up the book, you're imagining the Shire and what Bilbo looks like and you know, all of those wonderful things. And it's, reading is a fantastic thing for that.
Well, I was really interested to hear that you retained your Welsh accent in the film. Was it a conscious decision to keep the accent?
The story goes, I auditioned for the film 2.5 years ago, if not longer. And they'd heard my Welsh accent, and so because my Welsh accent was different to everything in the movie at that point, they then decided to use me and my Welsh accent to represent Bard The Bowman, which was a really exciting thing, because it means, you know, for the rest of the Hobbit's life on film, you know, the Welsh accent will be well and truly part of the storyline.
Bard is haunted by the past and the possible future as well. What experiences from your own life did you draw on to create this complex character?
Bard is very clearly a human, so I immediately was able to draw just my own emotions and not have to think like an elf or an orc or a dwarf, because I was a human, and so that was immediately helped me make him very relatable, because everything he was going through I could relate to. I could relate to the fact that he was a survivor and that he was a father and he was a widow and he was a hard worker and he was being forced to do things that even he wasn't believed he could do. So I could just draw on lots of that stuff, really. Obviously I've never had to fight a dragon, and hopefully I never will.
Oh, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure
interviewing you. Nice to meet you too, Josh. Thank you very much.